Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Alrighty, so here we go. We have started the San Diego Comic-Con 2020 exclusives. Again, this is a weird year. We are in a pandemic, so a lot of this stuff is going to only end up in store. Well, everything is going to only end up in stores,
yeah, I was
technically.
going to say, honey, everything's at the store this
There's no
time.
con, so it's going to be a little difficult to do that. So, yeah, this year's going to be strange. It's going to be interesting. Some of them will end up in stores. Most people will probably buy online, would be my guess. I don't know.
I mean,
we'll
I would
see.
assume so. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, now with this, there's some weird things going on because there'll be weird ways to get pops now. So anyways, we're going to start with the first reveal, and that was a bunch of toucans.
Yes.
3 different San Diego Comic-Con toucans. Now last year we got a toucan, right? It was just a regular San Diego Comic-Con toucan. And this probably would have made sense if the con was actually going on, but I assume
Right.
Funko probably already had this in the development before the con was canceled, and so we're just going to get him anyways. So what we are getting is a blue sort of superhero toucan, a white astronaut toucan, which is what the reveal was.
People thought that was a moon man, and I was like, dang! That would have been good.
Basically, yes, right? And then a red one. Well, it's an astronaut where he's wearing a red outfit. Now, this one's a little special because it's limited to 1,000 pieces, and it's known as a Comic-Con Museum exclusive. Now, I was wondering, what the heck is that? But Funko did give a link to click on to get more information about how to get this. So I clicked on it, and I found out that you need to upgrade to a Tier 4 or Tier 5 charter membership to get one, which is basically like donating money to the Comic-Con. And so to get it, you got to at least have $500 to donate to a con that's not going on.
Plus the cost of the pop, too, which is not going to be much.
No. But yeah, woo. So that's really going to be only available to probably people who are already doing this, I would assume.
Yeah.
Like, who would do that?
assume so.
Nobody do that, guys. Don't drop
No.
$500 or $1,000 or whatever to get this red
Can you
astronaut
imagine, though?
toucan. Guess what? A toucan has never been to space.
Yeah, that's true. But can you imagine what the cost is going to be on the aftermarket, like on eBay? If the minimum is $500 to even get this, potentially, I mean, I'm
Honestly,
curious.
I think it's going to go down.
I think it will too.
It's stupid.
But
Why did people want that? Like, this was literally just something. Funko didn't do it to make it rare or whatever. They were just kind of throwing it in there.
Yeah.
So to reward the people that already do this.
Right.
But since we're having issues here with the pandemic or whatever, nobody might be doing this. So I don't know. I can't see spending for a bird inside of a red space astronaut suit, whatever.
either.
Anyways, so. Moving on.
So up next, they revealed an ad icon, and it is Jack in Disguise from Jack in the Box. And this is a pretty cool pop. I mean, I like it. I love the ad icon line. It's my favorite line that they've been doing lately. And
we don't have
one.
Box.
I've never had Jack in the Box. I hear it's good, but
it's
I don't
Hardee's,
know.
right? No, that's not Hardee's.
I don't know.
What is Jack in the Box?
I really don't know.
I don't know. I think it's like Hardee's. Let us know. I don't know. We don't have one here, I don't think. I've never been to one anyways.
I mean, if they do, it's probably Southern Indiana.
I mean, when we were young, I remember seeing the commercials everywhere.
I've never seen a
But
commercial.
we never actually had the restaurants, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's cool if you guys are into like the fast food realm of this, of the pop ad icons. I think it's cool, and it looks like a cool pop.
Yeah.
He's opening a shirt to reveal that he's sort of a superhero, so I can assume that a regular one's coming too.
I mean, you would guess.
So if you miss it, it's not the end of the world. Up next, we have a vinyl soda. So these things are actually becoming very popular because they're limited, the numbers. There was limited in numbers, and they're selling out everywhere.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me. This is actually smart from Funko. Instead of dropping a whole bunch of a product, like say when something new comes along, like 5-star or Dorbs or anything like that, they didn't make them all limited where they are in these. And I think that's a great idea, a great way to do this. Great way to implement a new product to the market.
I love that they come in soda cans too.
Yeah, I think the designs and everything are neat. And then once you start making them rare, and people are going to be like, oh, that's cool, and then they're going to go after it, and then, you've kind of created, and you kind of did what Pops did, right? A lot of people don't think Pops look great, but they collect them just because they're fun to collect, fun to hunt down, because they're rare, and they're doing that with these, and I think that's cool. But
that was part of the attraction to us in the beginning, was the early days when things were like
the
$4.80
design.
and all
Nobody
that.
cared about when we collected them. They think they gave us crap about it.
We could get some of those like SDCC ones, early day ones, for like $8 on clearance.
Yeah,
we don't want to say that now. But
well, anyways, I need to tell them what's coming up. We haven't done that yet. So it's a Crunchberry Beef soda figure. So it looks good.
It looks great. Captain Crunch is one of my favorite cereals anyway, so I think this is pretty awesome.
I mean, it's okay cereal, but I don't even know. Like, I wasn't familiar with this.
Cereal.
Well, it's okay.
How insulting.
It's okay. Whatever. It's okay. Product's cool. I think cereal collectors are probably going to go for this. Up next, we got a Pop Rocks line, which is an interesting sort of line that Steve Aoki is in, and that's what they are dropping here. He's a DJ, so I guess that's kind of like the only thing they can do is Pop Rocks. But he's kind of more of like a pop culture icon too, not just the DJs. He's a really, really popular DJ. but he's also he's actually been a collectible figure in other like areas. I think Kid Robot and stuff like that have done him before. In this pop, he's holding his cake. So what he's famous for is during his concerts, he throws cakes at people in the audience. Cake
What?
face. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So I think it's an interesting pop, and it is a Toy Tokyo exclusive, which makes total sense because he's probably prominent in that area and likes to pick weird maybe things people don't know about that are specific genre or whatever. So it makes total sense that this is going to Toy Tokyo.
I love his hair. It's so majestic. Up next, Funko revealed Ripley from Fortnite. Now this pop, the design of it is super cool. I love that they're starting to expand the designs to where they have like these clear helmets and types of things. I just love that. Like they did that with the aliens from The Simpsons and stuff like that. I love
multiple
it so
pops
much.
now. I don't play Fortnite. We don't play Fortnite. I tried it. It was alright, but this is actually a really cool design. This is one of those ones that you might not like the character, but you're gonna look at it and be like, "That's a cool pop," because his arms and everything are translucent, and then his head looks like it's floating inside of a dome. Like this is one of those ones I want to see in person because it actually looks really, really cool.
But see, the problem is we're not gonna be able to see it in person, so we're gonna have to either pull the trigger or just hold off.
We'll see. Up next, we got a reveal of Pokemon. I know a lot of people were excited about this line, but again, I think you were probably disappointed in this because they're doing Flocked again as the exclusive, and that is Mewtwo, who's a hairless cat, and Vulpix, which I think is cool how they did Vulpix here. Now, again, I'm going to say that I think metallic would have been the way to go with these.
I think so too.
I think the Flocked, whatever. I mean, this is one of those things I don't really particularly like where they bring out pops and then they immediately bring out a Flocked version of it.
Yes.
I'm never going to be a fan of that immediately, but I just think that these exclusive Pokemon figures would make so much more sense if they were metallic and probably more widely collected, in my opinion. So I think right now people probably are only picking either Flocked or non-Flocked.
I guess it depends on the character, but I'd probably go Flocked is one of my favorite.
Yeah, I like
variants,
Flocked. I like the idea of Flocked.
If it works right, if it's done correctly.
I mean, Flocked is cool, but I would collect Flocked over regular personally.
Me too.
That's just me.
Up next, Funko revealed Sonic, and it's a 2-pack of Super Tails and Super Silver. This is super, super cool.
Super. So this is one I think a lot of people weren't expecting that they were going to be able to get to license these characters because, I mean, I think a lot of people have been waiting for Tails like this, Super Tails or anything like that. So it's really cool that they're bringing it out. Maybe there's some licensing issues and why that only can come to Comic-Con because I'm surprised that they didn't get their own regular figures, But this one's going to be popular.
I'm glad it's a 2-pack, too, because then it forces your hand to be like, I just need them both.
Well, obviously, you got to have them both in this 2-pack. So very cool and happy to see that they're doing something in the game lines that people actually care about.
Yes.
I think a lot of people are probably sick of Fortnite. I still know there's a lot of Fortnite fans. I just think people are probably sick of it because there's so many more games out there. You get into this, you get into Sonic, you got a wider base.
Well, plus it kind of throws it back, like it's a little nostalgic for people, especially for me because I used to play Sonic all the time with my cousin Jackie. So I love that they're doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. Up
next, Funko revealed a Dragon Ball Z character, and that's Super Saiyan God Goku, and he has like the flames behind him, which is really cool. So, again, this is another thing that Funko does. They take a figure that maybe has already been done, like Goku, many, many times, and then they make him more dynamic.
Yes. I love that, though.
Little tweaks, to make him better and better, or more, like, if somebody's not really a pop fan, they might see this and think, oh, that's cool, as opposed to just a figure standing there. Yeah, so this is cool. I think a lot of people are excited about this one. I'm always going to be one who likes obscure characters, personally.
Me too.
During Comic-Cons. But this will make people happy.
Yeah.
And finally, for the first day reveals, we're recording this at like 5:30.
Yeah, both the kids are napping, so it's like,
this is when
go time!
So they might reveal something else at a later time. We'll just bump it into the next video. But My Hero Academia, probably the biggest license last year, I would say.
Definitely.
A lot of people are fans of the show. We personally haven't watched it yet, but I can tell in the comments of the communities, people love the show, and any new pop that comes out, people go wild for it. So Funko revealed I guess I'm saying this right, I don't know, Bakugo or Bakugo, I'm not really sure, but the pop looks amazing.
This pop looks so fierce. I love that. I love how it's just got all these like these little sharp pointy things coming off. I'm like, this is a cool looking pop.
I mean, really a lot of the My Hero Academia pops are great looking pops just because they do have amazing designs. I mean, some shows just have amazing designs.
Yeah, and they transition well.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is here. And many, many Pops in the My Hero Academia line do this.
Yeah.
I mean, we named one of them as the best design last year.
We did.
So we'll see what happens this year. Alrighty, so that was day one of the San Diego Comic-Con reveals. A couple things I want to talk about. First off, you're probably asking us what's up with the background.
Yep.
We are currently going through spring cleaning in the office, which is where we record.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting rid of some things, selling some things off so we can have shelf space for a lot of the new stuff we're getting in because we just run out of space. You know how it is when you're a collector, trying to figure out what you don't want anymore. But it's a total mess right now, so there's no way that we're going to be able to record in that in a little while.
It's a mess in the office, in the hallway. We've got like, I don't know, 10 boxes of Pops that were just like
statues and just tons of stuff, right? So we'll have that back in the future. Don't worry about that. Also, people are going to be asking, where can you buy these Pops? When are you going to be able to buy these Pops? So for now, all we know is that it's basically going to be the weekend after into the weekend of July 19th.
Mm-hmm.
So typically, stuff will drop like Thursday night going into Friday.
Yes.
And then it would eventually be in the stores Friday morning, but it would go online the night before. And then like the Funko shop would open up Friday morning.
Right.
And then things would sort of trickle in throughout the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We don't know what's really going to happen now. I mean, obviously you've seen Funko has unfortunately laid off 250 employees.
Yeah.
And that was basically the entire social media group. So it's going to be a little different and probably a little difficult for Funko at this time for the online stuff as far as sharing information. And Funko's never really been great with sharing information to begin with.
Yeah,
that's
true.
why all the communities exist, to help people with that. But so I would say that it's probably still going to be the Friday.
I mean, I assume that they're going to follow the patterns that they have throughout the last, 5 years that we've been doing this, 7 years, somewhere in there. So I assume that's what they're going to continue to do. But with the pandemic, things might be slightly different this year. But we'll find out, as days go by. We will let you know what we know when we know it.
Yeah, and ultimately, it won't be too hard to get many of these. I will say, though, the last few years, a lot of these Pops have gained value.
Oh, a lot of value.
So it's been pretty interesting to see. So yeah, that'll come in the next few weeks, and we'll find out what stores these are actually going to go to. They will be shared with stores. Toy Tokyo, obviously, they do their own thing, and they'll drop, and it'll be a bundle more than likely, so you have to buy the whole thing if you want one thing. Everybody else will be in stores, and then there are going to be weird ones that maybe were supposed to be numbered that will show up in other places, like maybe that toucan that was 1,000 pieces, they moved that over. We'll have to see how that goes. And also last year, Funko sold everything on their Funko shop the morning after the Friday morning when they were in stores too, which I think is a kind of a crappy thing to do to your, to the
I think
stores.
So too.
That,
it's like undercutting your partners.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me, but it is what it is. So the stores will get it that night, midnight going into Friday, more than likely, and then Funko will drop everything on their website, usually at like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like the Funko shop, where you get the little notice. So yeah, that's all we know so far. And over the next few weeks,
good.
Yeah, over the next few weeks, we'll find out more, and then we'll just keep telling you when we do these videos. So let us know down below what your favorite reveal was today. Let us know what series that you want the most for San Diego Comic-Con this year. Again, I'm going to say The Simpsons. We already have seen some leaks, possibly that we're going to get a comic book man this year. So hopefully that would be obviously the best thing to do in the world.
I mean, that would be the smartest thing to do now.
Now, what line do you want to see this year?
I'm always a big fan of the Disney line. I really just, I kind of want to see them delve deeper into that and get some more obscure characters from that.
Yeah, Disney, there'll be Harry Potter, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, of course, those are the big two lines for me. I really don't have a specific line, like if I cut it down even more. I love Disney, and I really want them to do something with that. And Loungefly bags. Yeah. Bring out the Loungefly.
I want to see more Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Power Rangers kind of died off. Like, they haven't put anything out in a while.
They're like, oh, people bought these. We don't need to make them anymore. Let's move on to something else.
So anyways, guys, again, let us know down below what you want to see, what your favorite reveal today was. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.